I love these. Hey everyone, John Cena released 2 books and I ordered them and they arrived. So in this video, I'm going to unbox and review them. If you know me, you know I absolutely love John Cena. He is one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE. I have a poster of him on my door, I have his merch, and I've seen all of his movies with my dad. Ever since I was young, my dad and I have always watched wrestling together. We've gone to a few live events. Story time, Dad and I went to see Road to WrestleMania. They came to Toronto. It was one of those shows where it wasn't on TV, but Dad and I still went, and I remember seeing John Cena in the ring. I don't know if I took any photos that night. I'm pretty sure I still have my ticket. That was a really big moment for me because I love him so much, and so that was really cool just getting to see him in the ring. Dad and I also went to see SummerSlam live, and we also went to one of the Raw events live as well. But he wasn't at those ones because he had stopped wrestling. I was really sad when he left, but I'm still happy that he's doing other things like writing a book or starring in movies. I'm gonna unbox these books. I'm gonna take this off. Let's start with the smaller box. Okay. So cute. This book is called Do Your Best Every Day to Do Your Best Every Day. This one was made for the younger audience. I also bought the other one, which is for older individuals. I wanted to buy both to see, like the difference, and you know, because John Cena wrote it, so, and I love him. Okay, that's one book. Second book, let's do this. The back of it. Oh my gosh, this one is called Be a Work in Progress. Look at it, it's so cute. Look at that. I love these. The back of this one says the only obstacle that can slow you down is not believing in yourself. And the little artwork, that's so cute. I'm gonna read these and then I'll come back and talk to you guys about how the books are and all that jazz. So I will see you guys when I finish reading. Hello! So I finished both of the books. They were really good. Before I continue, I should probably say, spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking about specific moments in the book and specific things that I enjoy, so just a heads up. If you haven't read the books, make sure to go read them first and then come back to this video. I went into the books not really knowing what they were going to be about. I thought it was going to be similar to Tuesdays with Maury, which was a longer text and then each chapter had a certain lesson. But these books were actually a series of short affirmations or words of encouragement, and they had really interesting illustrations. So I'm going to start off with this book. Overall, I really loved it. I like the illustrations by Susanna Harrison. I'll show you a couple of my favorite ones. It says, never lose your ability to imagine. And there are these little, well, they're not little, but there are these cats. I love that. The first page, it says, listen up. Just a bit of advice from me to you. Celebrate this. Celebrate however you can. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy achieving the goal. Enjoy the victory. You've put a lot of time and worked very hard to get where you are. Don't forget all the things that brought you here. Hard work, perseverance. Remember the bad times. Remember the good times. The great friends and the moments you've shared along the way. This is the very foundation for the future of your life. And your life is a foundation for the future of humankind. I loved it. I love. He describes things that I can't even put into words. For this page, he says, don't rush to find out what you want to be when you grow up. But when you do find out, give that goal everything you have every day. And it's so cool. There's like, he's looking in the mirror and then there are the careers that he's thinking about following. This hit home. He says, over time, people may have faith in you and they may lose it. Never lose faith in yourself. Like, come on, that one, wow. These books gave me a deeper perspective on things and actually changed my way of viewing certain things, so I really enjoyed reading them. I absolutely love the ending of this book. Spoiler, I'm gonna say it right now. The ending says, if you feel you've achieved the finish line, it's time to start another race. And I loved that because, you know, it's never really the end. You have to keep going, and once one chapter closes, another chapter opens. I love the way it ended off on a really good note, and a note that's like, okay, you may have finished this book, but now you're on to greater things and you need to keep moving forward. For this book, be a work in progress and other things I'd like to tell my younger self. I thought this book was going to be more of like a story, like him going through his life and actually going in depth, but it was another book filled with short affirmations and words of encouragement, except this one has less illustrations than this one, the do your best every day to do your best every day. And this book has a few similar, if not same, affirmations as this book. It was good. These ones were a little bit longer, and as you can tell, the book is thicker. Page 9, this really had me thinking. It says, how many times have you regretted what you said? How many times have you regretted what you heard? It got me thinking. I loved this one. It says, be who you say you are. This sounds easy, but how many people do you know who project one life then live another? This reminds me of social media. I always try to stay true to myself whenever I post. I always try to, you know, be authentic and post things that I enjoy, and obviously I'll follow trends here and there, but at the end of the day, I still want to be able to post content about my life and share my experience on things and my memories. This one literally hit home. I didn't think of it from this perspective, and then once I read it, I was like, oh my goodness, this makes a lot of sense. He says, if you give your absolute all to something, no matter the result, you should be at peace knowing you couldn't have worked any harder. That was probably one of my favorite pages in the book. I love this one. It's another cat photo. It says, be fierce, be tender, be aware enough to know when to bewitch. The tiger's holding a flower, and the tiger's fierce, but the flower is tender. You know, it's just these little connections that I love. The last part that I really wanted to read, ending off with the cat. I love this. The last page says, all things end. When it's time to leave them guessing. And it ended off like that, just with the final photo, and then it went into, you know, about the author and about the illustration, a few empty pages. Overall, I really enjoyed these affirmations. I definitely recommend you guys getting these books if you are the type that enjoys reading words of encouragement or affirmations. These are books that I would definitely flip to a random page each day and then follow that affirmation for that day. If you're thinking of buying one or the other, if I only bought one or the other, I would definitely go with this one, just because there's more to it. And as much as I love the illustrations, this one, like I said before, a few of the pages are similar, if not the same as this one. Those pages that are similar are actually longer and have more to them, so I would definitely recommend this book. But again, if you're into the illustrations, then for sure go with this book. And if you can, buy both. On that note, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below any book recommendations or book related videos you want to see on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and until next time, I'll see you later.